Warm greetings to all my dear students. Welcome once again to my channel. Yesterday we have discussed about the sensory perception. If you didn't watch that video, do check out that video. And if you have any doubts, then feel free to ask in my comment section. So today we will discuss about the nerve fibers. Okay, so in our offline classes we have already discussed about the types of neurons and all, that is the multipolar, bipolar and unipolar and those things. But today we will discuss about the nerve fibers and that classification according to the Erlanger Gasser classification. So who are they? They are the American physiologist, and they published their paper regarding this types of nerve fibers in 1941, and jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in 1944. So mainly, what is nerve fibers? So nerve fiber is elongated processes of neurons, axons, that transmit the nerve impulses from one part of your body to another. Means if you have any tingling effect, if you have any feather sensation in your finger, then you will get a signal through your nerve fibers. So on the basis of presence of myelination, it is divided into two types, a very common thing, that is the myelinated nerve fibers and non-myelinated nerve fibers. So the myelin sheath is present in the myelinated nerve fibers, which is not present in the non-myelinated nerve fibers, and the conduction velocity is very fast in the myelinated nerve fibers, whereas it is very slow in the non-myelinated nerve fibers. But in the on the basis of diameter, myelination and conduction velocity, the Erlanger and Gasser, they divided these nerve fibers into three categories. Those are type A fibers, type B fibers and type C fibers. Let's discuss about the type A fibers. What are that? The type A fibers, those are the myelinated fibers that you can guess directly that it will the conduction velocity is very fast here, and it has the myelinated sheath over. And type A has subtypes also, that is A alpha, A beta, A gamma and A delta. So according to the diameter and conduction velocity and their function, these are divided like this. Okay, so in type A alpha, that is the diameter is only 12 to 20 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is 70 to 120 meter per second, and their function is motor fibers to the skeletal muscle and proprioception. In my last video we have already understood what is proprioception. That is basically the balance of your body. So these things and the skeletal muscle, motor fibers, those are just transforming their signals to the brain, and those muscles and skeletal muscles and your brain can balance your body. Next, in beta type, it is 6 to 12 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is 30 to 70 meter per second, and the functions are touch, pressure and vibration. If these things are happen to you, and these things you can sense these things because of the type A beta nerve fibers. Okay, likewise if the motor fibers to the muscle spindles. Okay, these things we have already discussed in my last video also. The diameter of type A gamma fiber 3 to 6 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is 15 to 30 meter per second. Okay, next the last type of the type A is A delta, and the diameter is 1 to 5 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is 5 to 30 meter per second. So if you can sense the fast pain, cold, severe cold, crude touch, sharp sensation, then there the delta fibers are working. Next, come to the part type B fibers. Those are lightly myelinated, where you can see their diameter, that is near to 3 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is not so much, that is 3 to 15 meter per second, and the function is the preganglionic autonomic fibers, where Type C fibers are non-myelinated, and look at the diameter, that is only and only 0.2 to 1.5 micrometer, and the conduction velocity is very low, that is 0.5 to only 2 meter per second. And what type of sensation you will get through these fibers? Those are the slow pain, heat, any itching sensation, dull sensation, very slow sensation if you are sensing, or if you are getting, then your type C fibers are working there. Those are the non-myelinated fibers. Okay, in a nutshell, if we need to discuss, then here I have written the sensory receptors, touch, pain, temperature, and from which fibers you are just sensing it, that we will discuss here. Okay, if you are sensing the touch, then it is because of the type A beta nerve fibers. And the types of receptors are again divided into two, that is the superficial and deep sensation. So what is superficial? That is just a normal um, touch, and the gentle touch. Okay, that is because of the mesener corpuscles and Merkel disc. Okay, so mesener corpuscles, so where it is present? It is present in the skin only, and it is very abundant in the fingertips and the lips. Okay, and you can feel a slight touch through these fibers and rapidly adapting. Okay, next one is the Merkel disc. Through this you can sense the touch and pressure, sensitive to the corner and shapes, and slow adapting. That means if anything you can sensing from the side, okay, from the corner of your finger or anything, then it is because of the Merkel disc. Okay, next, if you are sensing any deep sensation, that is because of the Pacinian corpuscles and the Ruffini end. Okay, so Pacinian corpuscles are larger in size, and they feel the deeper pressure and high vibration response, and these are also rapidly adapting. And if your skin is stretching and all, and it can detect heat, and it is slow adapting, that is because of the Ruffini end. Okay, next to that, if you are feeling pain, that is because of the A delta and the C fibers. That means the both the unmyelinated or non-myelinated fibers and the myelinated fibers also included in to transmit the signal of the pain to you. Next, if you are sensing the warm and cold, that is the thermoreceptors one, and then that thermoreceptors through the C fibers. Okay, through the C fibers you are feeling warm, and through the A delta and the C fibers you are feeling cold. Okay, so likewise all the receptors are working through the nerve fibers. Okay, and the nerve fibers are playing one essential role to transmit the signal to the brain. Hope you understand this nerve fibers types. Here you can see the sizes of A alpha and C, that how large the A alpha and how small the C. Now have a look on this type of neurons too. That first one is the sensory neuron. Look at the cell body position here. Next one is the motor neuron, and the last two are the interneurons. In next video we'll discuss the mechanism of these neurons. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment in this video. Thank you.